Hi there, I'm Ruth Lowe, and today I'm going to go over the Nikken 2021 pricing strategy. So first thing I'm going to do is share screen with you. Here you go, and if you can see that. So our pricing strategy is made up of five components. The first one is the sign-up fee is going to be adjusted and brought down considerably. The second item we're going to address is nutritionals and other small items will have a 10% increase. Our large products will have a price increase, but the pricing increase includes shipping costs. So we can offer free shipping, which is kind of cool. And then the next one is our filter replacements. Nikken is going to increase our CV percentage, which is also wonderful. And the last but not least is we are going to have a performance commission, and this commission is those that are eligible for are the direct consultants, the executive consultants, and silver consultants. And it's a fabulous program. So I'm really excited to share that with you. Okay, so the first thing is our sign-up fees starting January 1st, 2021 are going to be reduced to $19.99, which is fabulous. Currently in 2020, it's $99 to join. I love that Nikken has dropped it to $19.99. So for 20 bucks, you can come play with us, give it a try and see how you like to do the business and gather up a few customers, speak to a handful of people and grow your business. And then when it comes time for renewal, if you are enjoying it and you're making money, then you want to renew, it's $79. So I love that we can introduce people to try out our business for a year at $20. That's amazing. Our next thing on our pricing strategy is our nutritionals and other small items. So these items are things like, I don't know, insoles, mag duos, magflex, and all of our nutritionals. So the increase will be straight across the board. Our retail price will go up 10%, and therefore the wholesale will go up 10%, and therefore our commission volume will go up by 10%. Now, I truly think this is a very small increase, though some people think, oh, 10%, but our product line is priced at a pretty low entry rate. I feel, for instance, the magflex, which is phenomenal. Years ago, they used to cost our customers $90 retail, and today it's $61. So to increase it to $67 or $68 is not a big deal. I personally believe that these items are worth more than that. So I really believe this 10% increase is a small amount to go up. And I think it's a wonderful thing taking us to the right direction where we want to be competitive in the marketplace. The next thing we have is large products. Now this is going to affect sleep technologies, our water technologies, our air, and all of our packs. And what they're doing, what Nikken is doing is we're going to add back free shipping. So when add back shipping into our price so that we can offer it as if it was free shipping. I love this concept because this puts us in direct competition with Amazon so that we can compete competitively. I love that this increase really is still going to show that our costs that when we offer as a consultant still be a better price than Amazon. So what they're doing is their total increase anywhere between 15 and 20%. But I'm going to show you in the next slide that it really isn't that big of an increase and it totally makes sense. So the retail will go up by the 15 to 20%, which will include the free shipping, and so will the wholesale. Now, this third point I want to make sure you understand is commission volume will remain the same. That will not change, and rightfully so. We really should not get an increase in commission volume on shipping because that's not something we've sold or it's not part of our commission plan. So that makes sense to me to keep commission volume at the same. So let me give you an example. Here is a waterfall. Today's pricing in 2020, a waterfall retails for $336. And I know today when we ship through UPS, our waterfall costs about $30 and change. So I rounded up to 31. And then I created, I said ballpark, there would be a $20 increase. So if you take the $20 increase plus the shipping of 31, that's $51. Well, $51 is a 15% increase. If you go back to the slide before, remember I mentioned there was 15 to 20%. Well, on a waterfall, when you take the $20 increase plus the $31 shipping, that is a 15%. So the new price is $387. Now I put an asterisk there because the pricing has not been finalized for 2021. And I think I'll be a plus or minus, give or take $5 from the price that I put there. The other point I want to make is when you look at the $20 increase, really that's only a 6% increase on the waterfall price. And so when you look at the 387, I think that price is very, very reasonable. I personally think a waterfall is worth over $500 at least for what it delivers and what it provides of value when it comes to good, clean alkaline water that's ultra filtered, mineralized, and energized. I mean, that's an incredible price. 387 still is a very good price. And now we can offer it that it's got free shipping, which I really love. Excuse me. And then take a look at the wholesale price. The wholesale price is $269, right? So when you look at the wholesale price of $269 and you add the shipping, which we know is $30 and change, the price increase is only $16. And that gives us a new wholesale price of $316. Again, it's plus or minus $5. I might be off just a little bit there. But the point I really want to make is when you look at the commissional volume, the CV, 2020 and 2021 remain the same. There's no change in the commissional volume. Okay, these are the products that will have the free ground shipping included in it. And it is for US and Canada. And it does not, it's except for Hawaii, Alaska, and Puerto Rico. So Hawaii, Alaska, and Puerto Rico will have a different pricing structure. But there'll still be a discount because Nikken has done such a wonderful job of negotiating the shipping. So the large products include all of our comforters in every size, the Dream and the Dream Light, all of our Dream packs in every size, the Dream and the Dream Light packs, and the Kinkotherm Cocoon sleeping bag. The pillow is going to be included in that, the air purifier, the waterfall, plus water pack 1 and 2, and the energy pack. And I love that they've included the Kinko seat also. So that's really nice. So these are all the items that will fall under the large products that will get free ground shipping, and that's how we can present it. The next thing that we're doing for the pricing strategy is we are going to have a CV percentage increase on our filter replacements. There are actually 9 filter replacements that are going to be affected by this. It's actually 3 different scenarios. The first scenario is if you take a look at the AquaPure filter, currently we get paid 50% CV. So what that means is our point volume for our AquaPure waterfall is 2260. And we would get CV on only half of that, 50%, therefore the 1130. But in 2021, it's going to go up 10 points, which is a 20% increase in our CV. And what that rolls down to is that we are going to get an increased payment from Nikken on our commissions of a 32% increase, which is also pretty amazing. So, and I'll walk you through this. Currently, our CV for the AquaPure filter is 11.3. Come 2021, our CV will be 14.9. And that increase is 3.6, which comes out to a 32% increase. And so that means for an AquaPure filter, when somebody buys one, we are going to get an increase in our paychecks by 32%, which is wonderful. So thank you, Nikken. The next scenario for our filter replacement is our Pymac waterfall filter. So that cartridge currently in 2020, we get 50% CV, and Nikken is changing that and giving it a 20-point increase to 70%, which is an actual increase in CV of 40%. And if you look at the numbers, currently we are paid on CV of 16 points. So if you were a silver, you'd make 20% of that, right? And if you were an executive, you make 10% of that. And if you were direct, you make 5%. But come 2021, the CV is going up to 24.6. So you would make 20% of that as a silver, 10% of the 24.6 as an executive, and 5% if you were if you were direct. So that increase in CV is 8.6 points, but that creates a 54% increase. So when we get paid on our customers' waterfall filter cartridge purchases, we're going to get paid 54% more starting 2021. That is amazing that Nikken has done that. So I'm really grateful for that. The next scenario is that we have some things, and sports bottle 2-pack filter is one of them, where we currently get a 60% on CV. Come 2021, they're increasing that by 10 points to 70%, which creates an increase of 17%. So the example is currently our CV for the bottles 2-pack filters is 19.2. And in 2021, it's going to go to 24.6. And then the increase is 5.4 points, which comes out to a 28% increase in our commissions. So when you look at either of the CVs, as a silver, you would make 20% of this portion. As an executive, you would make 10%. And as a direct, you would make 5%. So it does net to a 28% increase in what we're going to get in our checks for these sports bottle 2-pack filters. So these are the 9 items that we are going to get changes, increase in our CV. It's the Kinko Air Purifier HEPA filter packs, the waterfall filter cartridge, and the shower head replacement cartridge for the wall mount and the handheld. Also our sports bottle 2-pack filters. And then they're also going to give it to us an increase in our older units of our Aquapore filters, our Aquapore ceramic pre-filter, our Aquapore Express filter, and the Deluxe filter, which is the silver unit we've had many, many years ago. But the fact that Nikken is increasing our CV for that is really a wonderful thing. And like I said, I'm very grateful that they're doing that. The last but not least component of our pricing strategy is there is a new performance commission. It's actually extra money for selling 2 or more units in a month. Now this performance commission is, you have to be a direct a consultant or executive consultant or silver consultant. It's only available for those 3 levels. And personally, I love that because that means all my new people and those that are growing to become silvers will then get extra performance commission, extra money for doing what they love doing. And that's a wonderful thing, right? So here's an example. When a direct executive or silver consultant sells 2 retail waterfall units in 1 month, I want to show you the breakout of what they would make. Retail profit for each of the levels is exactly the same. Everybody gets the 20% off retail profit on anything that we sell, but same for a waterfall. Now, PCV is, remember we talked about commission volume? Well, that commission volume rebate for a direct is $19. But when somebody gets promoted to executive, that doubles to $38. And when they get promoted to silver, it doubles from there from $38 to $75. So I always highly recommend people to join and get to silver as soon as possible because that's where you make the most money at the very beginning. Now this PC is the performance commission. So this is extra bonus money that people are going to get. So everyone that sells 2 waterfall units in a month will get a PC performance commission of $37. Doesn't matter what rank you are, but that brings your total to a much higher number because of that extra $37. Now I want to show you the next example. If you sell 3 retail units, so that is just one more waterfall unit. Your retail profit is the same across the board, $222. But take a look at the rebates, right? If you're a direct, you get $28 for those 3 units. If you're an executive, that doubles to $56. When you're a silver consultant, that executive doubles to $113. So obviously, it makes sense to go silver as soon as you can. Now look at the PC. That's that extra money we're talking about that's being rolled out in January. The PC, by selling 3 units, now it's $111. Now all across the board gets 111. And the totals, you can see how they change. But I want to show you something real quick. So if I go back into 2 units, the PC is $37. If I go to 1 more unit in a month, it goes to 111. That's a big jump just by selling 1 more waterfall. That's pretty cool. Now let's take an example of 4 retail waterfall units a month. So your profit is the same, $296 all across the ranks. Now look at the PC rebates. A direct will make $38 commission. An executive will double that and make $75. And a silver will double that and make $150. Now look at the PC commission. For every unit, if you look at my note, for every unit of 4 and above, per unit, you get $55.50 as a performance commission. So when you look at it, let's go back to the third retail. When you sell 3 units, you get 111. When you sell 1 more from that, it doubles. You get $222 of performance commission. That is a chunk of money. And when you look at the total as a direct, when they sell 4 retail waterfall units a month, that's $556 they can make. That really comes out to 1 a week that you can, when you sell it to a customer. An executive makes $593 and a silver will make $668 in a month. And all they're doing is selling 1 waterfall unit per week. And if they do any more than that, everyone from 4 and up, it's $55.50 more per unit. That's really amazing. So I want to just show you the summary. So if you sell two retail units in a month, you get $37 extra as a performance commission. You sell 3 waterfall retails, it's 111. And if you sell 4, you get 222. And for everyone above 4, it's another $55.50. That really adds up to quite a bit of money. And I love this new pricing strategy. So that's it, folks. I hope this makes sense. And please reach out to your uplines or reach out to me and we can answer any questions. 2021 is going to be quite exciting. Thanks so much.